Bambang Mustari Bob Sadino, 9 March 1933 to 19 January 1215, was an Indonesian businessman who was the CEO of Camp Chicks, Camp Food, and Camp Farms. He started his business by selling domestic chicken eggs door to door. At the time, domestic chicken eggs were not popular in Indonesia, thus its goods were purchased only by expatriates who live in Kemang, an area in South Jakarta, Indonesia, as well as few people in Indonesia who had lived abroad before. Over time, the domestic chicken eggs began to be popular so that Sadino's business grew significantly. Sadino then expanded his business by selling chicken meat. He released a book containing his unique view of doing business. People admire his unique view, which he called stupid learning, that we don't need to be smart to start doing business. Instead, we can use our dullness to start doing business. He illustrates a stupid man will start doing business as soon as an idea pops into his head, while an educated man will spend his time thinking which ideas need to be applied, and then at the end, none of his ideas become reality. Sadino also emphasizes that theory without practice is nothing. Furthermore, he also has a unique trademark that he usually wears short-sleeved shirt and short on most occasions. Even when he met Suharto, a former Indonesian president, he stuck with his style of dress. Bob Sadino was born in an affluent family. He was the youngest among his four siblings. When his parents died, Sadino was still 19 years old. He inherited all his family property since his siblings were considered to have perverse lives. Sadino then spent his money to travel around the world. He stopped at the Netherlands and settled there for approximately 9 years. In the Netherlands, he worked at Jakarta, lived in Amsterdam, and also in Hamburg, Germany. Sadino also met his wife, Sulami Sujud, in the Netherlands. One day, Sadino's friend recommended him to the poultry business, focusing in domestic chicken, imported chicken egg, to fight his depression. Sadino was interested and began to develop a chicken farm. At the time, local chicken, native chickens, more than domestic chickens, still dominated Indonesian market. Sadino was the one who first introduced domestic chicken and their eggs in Indonesia. Sadino sold domestic eggs door to door. At the time, domestic chicken eggs were not popular in Indonesia, so that his goods were only purchased by expatriates, such as American Europeans who resided in Kemang, as well as few people who had lived abroad. Over time, domestic chicken eggs began to be known throughout Indonesia, so that Sadino business grew rapidly. Sadino then expanded his business by selling chicken meat. Besides introducing the domestic chicken eggs, he also was the first man to apply hydroponic farming system in Indonesia. In the early 1985, the average sales per month of Sadino's companies was 40 to 50 tons of raw meat, 60 to 70 tons of processed meat, and 100 tons of fresh vegetables.